Okay, May 18th, 2024, morning still, I guess. So, metaverse, not multiverse. Um, well, and I said how we could create value by making these characters or robots in the metaverses, and we could even do like affiliate, possibly. Again, I need somebody to look at the legal side of things. Um, but we could use affiliate marketing and they could be clickbait, and so when they click on it they're taken to like Amazon or something, um so we can get some affiliate money. If Amazon used to be pretty fun that way, if you could just get somebody to get okay, if you get somebody to click on something on your website, right, and you take them to Amazon. Amazon used to have, it would be like 24 hours or maybe a week or 3 days. I'm not sure. Probably like 1 or 2 days. You're put into the cookies. And so if later a user log or gets it, buys something off of Amazon, you still get an affiliate taste off it, right? I doubt they're doing that anymore because Amazon's been going through one of those things that happen to just about every corporation, which is greed, overly greedy. Um, but yeah, they'd need like a CEO or something like that paying attention, I think. So there's a lot of ways to monetize. There's so many ways to monetize. Um, yeah, ultimately in a multiverse, I don't know if you can like attach to an object you've created in that multiverse, or if you still got to be tied to Web 2.0, like we probably would if we did affiliate marketing for Amazon. And I won't get into the details of that, but yeah, that used to be a lot of fun and pretty powerful back in the day. So right, the vending machine idea. I mean, quite literally, we could, put a vending machine in there, but put in one Solana or whatever, and choose which one you want. I mean, it'd all be simulated, but it could still be fun. Um, because to give that player, because usually metaverses are, they want you to socialize and stuff, but it's about playing and having fun, playing games and stuff. Um, so the our D apps don't NFT D apps don't really have any size. So we should be able to represent them by whatever we want. If we don't want to get up, yeah, major thing with the virals and stuff, but just thumbnails should be really easy to do. Just have thumbnails and pick which one you want. Um, to be cute, we might make it like A2, A3, A4. Okay, I want A3, and and however it gets transferred to the wallet, their wallet. Now they've got it, or transaction's complete. Do you realize how powerful that could be? So let's leave the metaverses. Hopefully, our our cybernauts are getting enough experience that we can call them the red team. But so what's next then? Because eventually we'll get into brick and mortar stuff and real estate development and all these things. But those aren't good candidates for bringing in the money right off. They'll need longer term plans and people that want to do it. I mean, we could just be a total cyberspace company and probably have more opportunity to implement than we have life in our people. So, so what would be next then? I don't know. God, all of this is just so huge. Every level or every rung on the ladder is just so huge. Again, a company could do nothing but that, and maybe eventually that's the way we'll structure it. Have a whole bunch of LLCs. Um, wow, that would be an attainment. I don't know if we could call it mind or not, but if my cloud natives can be autonomous enough to start up their own LLC, follow a business plan, and become profitable with as little human interaction as possible. Wow. Oh, wow. Well, before we get there, though, we need to be able to have an agent or a DApp able to, um, well, I mentioned like Forex is a good one, or altcoins could be, but that we seed it with like a $200 monthly budget, and it goes out and can spend that on its own behalf for how it thinks trading ought to be done, and all the while learning. Yeah, the difficult part with AI is that cybernetic feedback. Because if you don't have, if it isn't a judgment or at least a discernment that can be made right away, that is, it throws it out and immediately gets feedback saying, oh, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Never do that again. Or meh. I've been using meh for little stuff. Nani nani? Nani nani? Sorry about that. I had to wake my watchdog. So, where were we? Right. Cybernetic feedback. I'm going to blather about that for a bit because the rabbit holes plural get very deep by the time we go past the point I've covered, and that's probably enough for at least 3 to 5 years. Um, but again, as we go down the line and every little bit, I'm going to be looking for how can we generate knowledge and head towards machine mind. So I'm tempted to start blathering about Turing, but I won't. Suffice to say, we've left Turing behind long ago. So the cybernetic feedback, to do it properly, there needs to be a log or a history as the chain is traversed, and when there's a payout, somehow it needs to be able to travel back along the chain, like here's some money for you, here's some money for you, here's some money for you, and here's some money for you. And so these smart agents can live because they're earning their pay. Um, Now I've thought that rather than have all kinds of data having to be tracked to keep this history straight and get proper amounts paid, um, that it won't be specific, it won't be attached to why it's getting paid. So you'll get more of like kind of a cloud, there's that word again, or bubble where the smart agent will probably, okay, it gets paid a significant amount, it probably reward everything in its bubble. Well, I don't know, would that work correctly? Or another model to use could be everybody's a 1099, so to speak, or a contractor or whatever, that okay, this smart agent's calling this smart agent, and this smart agent's fuck, that won't work. I was gonna say this smart agent says, okay, but you're gonna have to pay me a tenth of a Solana. And this agent says, okay, yeah. I've compared all the other agents out there, how much they want, and which is another like a free market thing possibly. But okay, I've talked to all the other agents that can do this job, and you're the cheapest. So here you go. But how does that help the cybernetic feedback? Once it goes the other way around, this smart agent is pulling something, so it pays. I don't know. God. Um, we can have chains of smart agents that are nothing but this feedback loop, so to speak. Um, yeah, we could use a stack. We could use a stack. As it builds a history, this transaction gets put on the stack and on down the line. And then when the feedback comes back, you pop it off the stack and pay them. So we really do want, after all, that shit. Then they're going to have to maintain a table of tuples, table of tuples, a table of tuples. Trying to avoid such stuff because that puts a significant load on a system. Because microservices, microservices, microservices. Want to keep a smart agent microservices and as much as possible zero knowledge. Other than the specifications in, smart agent shouldn't have to concern itself with knowing the big picture. Somebody does. That's where some smart agents will be managers, maybe even leaders. A lot of delegation going on. But there needs to be somebody that gathers it all back together and at least makes a report or does whatever the DApp is supposed to do. think I'm bruising my brain. Oh, 15 minutes and 5 seconds. Grr.